Welcome in, all you heroes, myths, and legends. It's me, your host, Judge-Blitz, coming at you today to do a sealed draft in Magic the Gathering Arena. Pim, where have you been? Dude, I've been crazy busy. Life has been a bit of a mess, but we're here. It's Thursday, so I figured I'd get a stream in. With the 4th of July coming up here in the States tomorrow, and Saturday being D&D with the tabletop group. I was not sure when I would be able to get a stream in, so I was just like, all right, we're going to squeeze it in. It's going to be short. It's like 90 minutes tops, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it done. But it is good to see you. Good to see all of you. Excuse me, I had to have a quick lunch. I've been doing housework all day and yard work in preps for the 4th of July, which is tomorrow. My wife's family were so kind as to invite themselves over to watch fireworks at our house. So we had to like completely rearrange our plans for the day to meet what they wanted to do, which is fine. But it's been weeks after the 4th. You got to stream? Dude, I know I got to get back into streaming. And I did stream last week. I streamed last Thursday. And what did we do then? We did premium draft last Thursday. I've been good about streaming at least once a week for the last couple weeks, but what I need to do is get back into streaming Expedition 33 because I have not played since I last streamed that game. We need to get back in there and finish that game because that game was awesome. But that being said, it is a shorter stream today, so we got to jump in and get things going here. So let's go ahead, jump over to our game. You will see that we are sitting in the Magic the Gathering Arena main hub here. We are going to be doing a sealed draft. Sealed draft is a little different than traditional draft in that we were previously opening up a pack, picking one card, sending it to the next guy, repeating until that pack ran out, opening up another pack, and building the best 40 to 50 card deck that we could off of one pick at a time. Sealed draft is a little different in the fact that you have to open 6 packs, right? You're opening 6 packs. Anything in those packs, you can make a deck with. In my opinion, this is a great way to start drafting if you have never drafted before, because you don't have to worry about knowing which card is really awesome or really good in the pack that you're looking at, and understanding what's a good pick versus a bad pick. You just open up cards, say, this group of cards seems to be the best fit for me. I'm going to build a deck around it. And then you just go from there. So that's what we're going to do. I have 2,700 crystals. It costs 2,000 to get in. Today is the last day. I believe you have until I want to say 10 a.m. tomorrow to do sealed draft if you are wanting to do a sealed draft. But we're going to go ahead and put in our entry fee. There is another draft going on, but I'm not going to be home at all tomorrow to participate. That is the 8,000 crystal entry fee draft that if you are to win, you get a free physical play booster box. I don't think I would be able to watch it, though. It's 11 a.m. I'm like an old man. I sleep early. It's all right. We'll figure it out. Once we get into the groove of things, I'll be back into streaming, and we'll figure it out. I like to stream at night. That's when I prefer to stream. But my current job, I have to get up at 4 in the morning, so I can't stay up super late. Oh, Jesus. Off of 6 packs, we just opened 9 rares. That is what we are talking about. 2 of them are mythic rares. Man, what do we want to play with here? Vivi is an easy choice. Vivi's busted as all get out. Do I have anything that powers him up, though? Not off of my rares. I mean, I guess Sarah, but she doesn't match his colors. And we don't want to run 4 colors. Trust me when I say 4 in the morning, I'd rather die. Oh, yeah, dude, it's awful. 4 in the morning is my normal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday routine. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, I get to sleep in a little bit. But yeah, I work 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. I work 10-hour shifts. But I get 3 days off, which is really nice. Would be nicer if I wasn't so busy on those days that I could stream. But it is what it is. But we did get Cecil and Vincent, so we could definitely do something in black. If we got some decent equipments, we could do black-red with Raubon. If we got a lot of green, we could do green-black and tie Tifa into that. We could go Orzhov. We did get the Wind Crystal. We just get Absolute Virtue. This thing is a banger. Can't be countered, and we have protection from all of our opponents. And it is an 8/8 with flying, which is also a plus. We could do white-green. The first legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control 2 or more other legendary creatures, you may transform Sarah. And then we did get Starting Town. Good little pay 1 life, 1 of any color mana. We can use that in our mana base. I love Vincent. He's a great card. So I'm thinking we go black, but let's look to see what our other cards are looking like. We did get Danitha. Danitha is interesting in the fact that our equipment spells cost 1 less to cast, and it has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. JP, what is up, my guy? Good pack for sure. But Pim, I'm hopefully getting a new job here in about 3 to 4 weeks. And it's 12-hour shifts, but I only work 3 days a week. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's 3 12-hour shifts and a 10-hour shift, and then the following week is just 3 12-hour shifts, 7 to 7. But that just means more days to stream, right? So we could definitely do white equipments, white red with Raubon. Raubon likes equipments. We did get weapons vendor. Blue. Laboratory Maniac wants us to win by milling ourselves to death. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum is a good spell. I'm not seeing Sleep Magic, which is unfortunate. That's become one of my fast favorites. Yes, I have watched How to Train Your Dragon. My wife loves How to Train Your Dragon. I often call our black cat Bryony Toothless because she has a tendency to look like Toothless. There's some possibilities. We got Realm Sketching. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact, creature, or land. We could do artifacts with Valkyrie Aerial Unit. It has affinity for artifacts. Syncopate, always a good spell. What's your favorite dragon? I do like Toothless a lot. I just think Toothless is a goofy character. But then like the fat, chunky one that's like always rotating in the air, that one makes me laugh too. Black, we got Tonberry. Cornered by black mages. We could go like black-red wizards if we got some decent Wizard cards. Yeah, Meat Lag, that one. See, you got me beat in that I don't know their names. Sir Conrad the Grim, whenever another creature dies, or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard. Interesting. So black is definitely looking very nice. We did get Summon Anima. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. Can we keep it alive for 4 turns? The Bewilder Beast. That's a name and a half. Sounds cool, though. And then we did get Raubon. Got Light Up the Sage. Exile 2 cards. You can play them. Summon Ramu. This creature deals damage equal to the number of non-token creatures. Or non-token spells. Excuse me. Light of Judgment is decent. Chocobo Kick in green with Tifa. We'd have to do Landfall, and I don't know what our Landfall props looks like. Mill 4 cards. You put a land card from among them into your hand. Gain 2 life. Meh. Precious Wanderings. That's a ramp card. And it gives a +1/+1 counter, which only serves to help Tifa. See, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go green-black, but I don't think I got Fang. Did we get Fang? She would be in this 3/4 or the 4/5 slot, so no. We could still go green-black though. Green-black might be good colors. If one or more tokens would be created, create that plus a 1/1 green frog. Interesting. And then we have Balaam T. Rexar. 6/6 with trample, gain 3 life. More artifact support in white-blue. Again, we could do Absolute Virtue with that. We did get 1 copy of Sid. It's like a huge ice giant that is also an alpha instead of the Red Death who runs with fear. The Bewilder runs on strength and some kind of brain-controlling power, but not everyone is affected. A dragon called Gilby can resist and is bound between the rider and his dragon can break it. Okay. Interesting. Look at all this lore we're getting. Decent blue-black cards. Another good green-black card in X-Death. He has trample, and then he gets huge with more permanents in our graveyard. Vivi would be nice. I just didn't get any other good blue-red cards. Because Vivi wants to be pumped up, and I don't think I got any red pump spells. I guess I got haste magic. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to run Vivi, though. I mean, we could. We can always try it, too. We can always switch decks in between rounds if we need to. I'm thinking green-black, though. And then we did get Relentless X ATM 092. This is a great card for limited. Put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Poo-poo UFO. Yeah, let's try green-black, guys. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's grab our black spells first. We absolutely want Cecil. Tonberry. I don't know if we'll throw Tonberry in. We may cut him. We're not playing wizards. If we were playing red-black wizards, this would be a great spell because it makes wizard tokens. Its breath is super cooled water, which can turn into ice on impact, making its nest nearly unbreakable. An important thing: the Bewilder Beast isn't born an alpha; it has to earn it. Oh, you don't have to be worried about being excited. I get excited about stuff on this channel all the time. I enjoy watching you guys get excited about what makes you happy. That's the whole point about being a chill community of nerds, right? Is that we can all share what we enjoy. Like, I'm playing Magic the Gathering. Like, this is the nerdiest thing on earth. I stream D&D with you guys. The second nerdiest thing on earth. Fight on. If we were a creature-centric deck and we had, like, a couple creatures that we really wanted to keep, maybe. Mill 3 cards, you gain 3 life. This could be okay if we put X-Death in, but I'm, like, obsessed. That's okay. There's things I'm obsessed about, too. I love, and JP on YouTube, Iceman on Twitch, will tell you, I love Magic. I obsess over Magic. I obsess over D&D all day long. I write my own campaign. I like D&D so much. What else? Digimon. Absolutely love Digimon. Mobile Suit Gundam. Zoids. What else? Just looking around. Looking at my desk. What are some other nerdy things that I just obsess over? Marvel superheroes. You get me talking about Marvel? Oh, man. I know every dragon's name, powers, and weaknesses. Hey, you're well educated. That's like whenever I get into Souls games, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, I like deep dive all the lore. Oh, man. When this creature enters, you lose 1 life. Create a treasure token. That could help us get some of our bigger creatures out. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature if you do surveil. Better things than a 4-drop, I think. Like this, Sephiroth's Intervention. Destroy target creature, you gain 2 life. And Vincent Valentine, both going in our 4-drop slot. We can throw Golbez in here. We did get 2 copies of Malboro. This card is great, both for being a big-bodied creature that has all kinds of terrible abilities for our opponents, or if it's just filling our hand but we need land, we can get rid of it and get a swamp instead. So we'll throw both of these in there. I'm not huge on Anima. If Anima was a 5-drop instead of a 6-drop, I'd probably say yes. Drawing a card and losing 1 life, though, I just don't see being great with a 4/4. If this is a 5/5 for 6 or a 4/4 for 5, maybe. And we've already got 2 Malboros in the 6-drop slot. Like, we don't need more 6-drop. We really don't. Let's grab our green cards next. We definitely want Chocobo Kick. Target creature gets +1/+0, and this creature dies. Put a number of +1/+1 counter equal to its power and up to 1 target creature. Yeah, sure. Side quest, raise a Chocobo. Create a 2/2 green bird creature with landfall at the beginning of your first main phase if you control 4 or more birds. We're not playing birds, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd say yes. Fun fact about how to train your dragon. There's a dragon that can boil water in a second and throw it at you. That sounds terrible. It sounds awful. I spilled boiling water on my foot the other day. It's all blistered up. Dude, drop all the random facts that you want. I love to see random facts. We're definitely going to throw Tifa in there. She's going to be our powerhouse. We will throw Airship Crash for flying protection, as well as enchantment and artifact protection. We'll think on Bard's Bow. It is a great one-time drop, but to re-equip it is a pain in the ass. It is 6 to equip this card. We were playing green-red and can equip it with Rauban. Maybe. Krish's Wanderings, we want that for landfall to put some land on the battlefield. Quina, the Q Gourmet. Do we have token making? Not really. Not really. We might have to skip Quina. We could go Vanille, but we don't have Fang. So we can't get Ragnarok on the other side. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you both own Vanille and Fang, yeah, otherwise it's mill 2 cards and return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Maybe not. Balaam T. Rexar does have Forest Cycling, though. We'll snag that. We'll snag X-Death. None of our towns are really going to help us, so we'll take Starting Town and Adventurers Inn. Definitely want the Poo Poo UFO, and we definitely want Relentless. With this, I'm going to get rid of one of our Marlboro, just so that we don't have 6 drops clogging up our plan here. All right, so we need 6 more cards to reach 40. Here, a rare hidden world dragon fact. The Death Gripper is one of the most dangerous and rare dragons in the hidden world. What makes it terrifying is that it produces a venom that can paralyze its prey instantly. But what's worse, Grimmel the Grizzly controlled Death Grippers using that same venom in a dart form, basically using their own biology against them. Dun dun dun. So we need more cards in here, but I'm really not a fan. What we got a bunch of 6 drops. Oh, I want to round out my curve more than anything. I might have to go 3 colors on this, which I'm not entirely wild about. If I go 3 colors, I'm probably going to go white. But that depends. What does our white look like? We do have coral. Coral could be good. We did get squall. I don't know. Let's try 1 round with it as green black. And I'll throw some other green spells in here to round us out. All right, side quest, raise a chocobo. Bard's bow. I still need 3 cards. Let's go Quina, even though we're not really going to be making a whole bunch of tokens. We can probably go... We go Monk's Fist. Not really. Let's do Cornered by Black Mages and Namazu Trader. That's about as curved as we're probably gonna get. The Dandadan got me. Dandadan, 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 dandadan. All right, there we go. We're gonna put Golbez as our deck box. Let's put some sleeves on these bad boys. Playing green black, we could go Vraska, anime Vraska. My favorite sleeves in Arena, the Neon Samurai sleeves. Hell yeah. We could go Chatterfang. He's a black-green card. I love Chatterfang. We could go Golbez, but this Golbez is blue-black. Oh, man. I really don't have good stuff for green-black. Because Tola is Esper, Dion is mono white, white green, Esper, mono red, red black. Yeah, I think we go with our anime Nisa. I think that sounds good. We can keep Fran and Balthier. We don't have a lot of ramp, JP. We're sitting on, for our ramp, we've got Poo Poo UFO that lets us put a land from our hand onto the battlefield. And then we've got Prish's Wanderings, which lets us put a land onto the battlefield and put a +1/+1 counter.
If you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired.
I think we're gonna try this. We might have to adjust it though. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go, boys. As always, bare minimum, we're trying to get 3 wins today to get 1,200 gems back. If we can get 4 wins, we can maybe sneak in a second draft. But if we can really do good, we're always looking for 7 wins. That gets us 2,200 gems in 3 packs, which is our entry fee and then some. All right, here we go. Round 1. Maybe, if we can find an opponent. If we can find an opponent. That's the key phrase here. All right, we're waiting for our opponent. So what happens here is if we get stalled out waiting for an opponent, it will call the game a draw. It's not anything against me. It's not anything for me. We just go into another match. So we just got to hope that our opponent isn't a dummy and gets it together, gets better internet, gets out of mom and dad's basement where they're paying for 50 megabits a second CenturyLink, and gets his own apartment. Levels up from being a sweaty neckbeard. It's okay to be a neckbeard. You just don't want to be a sweaty neckbeard. Nope. Opponent could not connect. We take the draw. There we go. Nice and quick. What's this Planeswalker? Vivian? All right, what do we got? We got a 2-drop, a 4-drop, a 3-drop. Oh, that's not too bad. And we got 3 lands. We'll keep that hand. This lets us have our opponents discard a card. 3-drop, we get something with reach to protect from flying. I love these lands. Discard something, sir. I have a feeling he's playing green-blue based on his awesome sleeves. Capital City. Tifa, he's playing the same deck we are, that rotten jerk. Let's go with a Swamp and a Bard's Bow. We're going to get our 3/3 with reach. No attacks. Next turn, we are going to kill Tifa. She is too scary. I think he's landlocked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, we're going to Sephiroth. I'm telling you, he's got something. Oh, he doesn't. He was leaving that land open. I thought he was going to be like, no, Capital City is blue. Oh, it's because he would have only been able to use 1 land. Blue-red? Why is he playing with green land? That makes no sense. We can do a couple things here. Let's put out Tifa. And then we're gonna forest cycle the T-Rex. Grab a forest. We're not gonna play the forest this round. We're gonna wait till next round, so that Tifa can double up. And then we're going to attack with our Bard's Bow. Another 3 damage. Reach the Horizon. That's the card I should have pulled, but we didn't. 6 packs, we didn't pull it. This lets them put 2 basic land cards and our towns with different names onto the battlefield. Good ramp spell. See, we could have played that for us last turn. It's okay. It is okay. We are going to play our forest for turn. Tifa is going to double up to power level 2. We are going to play Namazu Trader. Get a treasure token. And then we're going to swing for 5. He's got something big and juicy in his hand. I know he does. With 5 mana on the field and 3 different colors, he's got something in his hand. What that something is, I could not tell you. The Earth Crystal. He's going to be doubling up on counters here. I don't know how much I like that. We are going to play Trish's Wanderings. We are going to search our library for a basic land card or town and put it onto the battlefield tapped. I think we're going to go with Adventures, and we gain 2 life. And we're going to put our +1/+1 counter on Tifa. She is now a 4/3, soon to be an 8/3. Check this out. You ready? Drop a swamp. Tifa's now an 8/3. And we have enough to play X-Death, Void Warlock. We gain 3 life. Boom. Just like that. And now I don't mind surveilling. We can sack Heck to Eyes. There it is, boys. There's the win. Win number 1. Win number 1. That was a good game. That was a good match. Hand was coming together well. I liked that. 600 gold. And another 250 experience. All right, we're up to 1 win, boys. 400 gems. And some packs. What have been some of your favorite cards from the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collaboration? My personal favorite so far that I've played with has been Judge Magister Gabranth. And it's not because he's my favorite Final Fantasy character. He's just fun to tool around with Mobilize. And I've built a couple decks around him now. This hand is looking very similar to our last hand, and I am all for that. We're going to keep this hand. Going to play a forest to start the game off. Swamp. Go ahead and discard a card for us, sir. Another green. I'm thinking... All right, what do we think, boys? It's green. Is he playing mono green? Probably not. We're in limited, right? He would have had to pull a lot of green. Green-black. So he's playing what we're playing. That is unforgivable. Only we can play that. Let's throw out a swamp. Throw out Quina. And hit them for 1. Cornered by black mages, we're going to sack Heck to Eyes. And then guess what? We're going to do the exact same thing that he just pulled on us. Except when we get our wizard, we also get a frog. Oh, shit. Go ahead, sir. You are the target opponent. Sacrifice your wizard and say hello to my wizard and my frog. And then we can sacrifice a frog to put a +1/+ counter on Quina. We can make it a 3/4 if we need to. Esper Origins. Let's see. That spell eventually becomes Meduin, right? It does. It did become Meduan. One more turn and we can get Relentless. For now, we will go ahead and play Namazu Trader. And this card is awesome. I need to throw this card in my token deck, my Hobbit Squirrel token deck. I unfortunately want those tokens to block. He adds double green next turn. Yeah, we're not going to attack. We're going to hold. If I could buff up Quina to 4 power, I would say yes. Damn, he's sitting on a lot of mana this turn. Hey, there's Golbez. Funny, we're using that same card. Poison the water. Choose an artifact or creature card. Damn, we only have one. There goes our next play. That sucks. Oh, we can play it, but for 8? Oh, yeah. Look at that. It just comes out with the finality counter on it. We're going to throw out this forest here. And then I'm going to leave my land open in case he decides to attack. He's going away next turn. Man, I have to get up to +2/+2, yeah. That's a little ugly. We can do it, though. No attacks. End turn. So, Meduan is going away. And then he has 6 land. Reno and Rude. Pretty good card. A little difficult to play in Limited. Just because it wants you to constantly sack your own stuff. You really have to get lucky on treasure counters or tokens. Something that you can make a whole bunch of stuff with, right? Okay. We're going to go Swiggity Swamp. And we're going to play Relentless with our treasure token. It comes in tapped, but that's fine. No attacks. Just got rid of land. Just got rid of land. I'm good on land at this point. We didn't draw Tifa early. There's no point in going searching for land. Oh, Behemoth. Oh, is he gonna destroy my Relentless? Rotten bastard. Rotten bastard. That's okay. I'm gonna have him discard something out of his hand. Okay. Yep, no attacks. Man, this sucks. The only way I'm really gonna get much traction is Sephiroth's intervention. I'm gonna eat 6. This sucks. I mean, there's Tifa, but it's a little late for Tifa at this point. We'll play her. And I think we're going to play Poo Poo UFO for blocks. Man, I see where this deck falls short. It's a great, like, early mid-game bruiser, but late game, it really, really falls short. I don't have a lot of big bombs for late game. And then he's just gonna mill himself. Oh, he got rid of our Golbez. What the hell? I could get rid of it. I could buff us up to a 4/5 and then block with Namazu Trader. But then I lose all the power on my side of the field. And he's just pinging away at us. This sucks. All right, we're gonna block, block, and block. And he's probably gonna kill Quina. I think that card didn't work right. The target creature you control gains when this creature dies, returns to the battlefield, and has the chosen base power and toughness. Oh no, I guess it worked right. Yeah, that's a big spell. X-Death. Oh, it entered, so he destroyed my poo-poo. Man. No attacks. His Golbez just freaking shredded. Yeah, 9-3, buddy. Iridia's return. That's not good. I am not going to block because I lose no matter what. 10-10. I had no toughness on my side of the field. That was a losing match. He out-sacrificed us. I'm thinking we could maybe splash red and go red, black, green. Red would give us access to some burn spells. If I did something besides that, we'd go blue probably. Going blue, green, black could give us access to some kind of shenanigan cards. It's not a terrible hand. We got a turn one play. Yeah, we'll take Sir Conrad. He worked well for the other guy last round, right? We go swamp. Pass our turn. We'll throw a forest out next turn. Alvaro. Bard's Bow.
I've been on the run for so
Ring.
long. Now I found me. Fears disappear. I'm standing strong. I'm breaking free. And I don't know what it's all
Oh, Gigantode. All right.
where there are no doubts. Get to the part where I feel complete.
We don't really have too much. We have a forest for turn 5 to play Golbez. Not really too much past that though, so yeah, we're gonna pass turn. I was debating forest cycling Balaam T-Rexar, but we've already got pretty good ramp going. Or not ramp, curve, excuse me. And it's only continuing to stay that way. So let's throw a swamp. Let's throw Golbez. All right, so he's going to pump something. Going with his Gabu. We're just hanging out. Next turn, we can play our Balaam T-Rexar. The other thing we could do is play Hectize and then hold on to Gallup's Final Act. I'm gonna play Balaam T-Rexar. We gain 3 life. No attacks. He lost the flip. Plays a swamp for turn. He's now got a 6/6 Gigantode. Gonna play Meduin. And he's got 3 mana left. He could drop that Ahriman. Chooses not to. All right. Couple things we can do here. Let's go Hectize. Each opponent has to discard a card. We're going to activate his ability for 2. Going to ping him. And then I'm going to hang on to 2 for Galoof's Final Act. See if we can't get a big blocker. Yeah, we'll see if we can't block something of theirs next turn with our hero token and use Galoof's final act to get 4 +1/+1 counters on our Balaam T-Rex. Got a lot of mana. What he's going to use that mana for? Don't ask me. Undercity Diorite. Okay, if he is not going to use his turn to attack, we're going to activate our own ability and have him mill. Son of a bitch. All right, that doesn't help me. That doesn't really help me much either. But we can do a couple things here. We're gonna play side quest Raise a Chocobo, creating a 2/2 bird token. We are also going to play Tonberry. No attacks. End the turn. Yeah, this deck is missing something. It really is. Four, 4, 8, 8, and a 4/6, all with trample. Pass to attackers. He is going for all the nasty things. We are going to play Galoof's final act on our hero token. We are going to have hero block Ahriman. And we are going to have Hector Eyes chump block to spare us 1 damage. And we are going to put our +1/+1 counters onto the Balaam T-Rex R. He is grabbing Ahriman and the great T-Rex R. Ooh, this is not looking good for us, boys. We're gonna put the Bard's Bow on our bird. And then he can block us with his Death Touch creature, which sucks dick. So I can't attack. I can kill his flyer, though, with my token. Ultima literally does nothing for his deck, except turns my lands into waste, but at this point, it don't really matter too much. Balaam T-Rex R. And his hand is now empty. We're going to switch Bard's Bow over to Tonberry. And we're going to attack with Tonberry. Oh, man, he got summoned Bahamut? Well, that's not good. I think we lose. All right, we may need to switch strategies here. What if we went Bant? Green, white, blue. What if we went Bant? Because we do have really good white-blue cards. And if we went white-blue with an artifact focus, I think we could do pretty solid. So get rid of all this. Let's just rebuild our deck here.
Boy, can you hear me? Do you copy? Am I coming through clearly?
All right, we're going to rebuild. Why not?
There's no way
Okay, so if we go white, blue, and green with artifact focus, we could do all these guys are solid. Earth Rescue Mission. Create 3 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens for 4. Or tap up to 3 target creatures and put a stun counter on one of them. Sure, we'll throw both of those in. Yeah, we'll throw a Wind Crystal. We could do Fate of the Suncrest for removal. Combat Tutorial lets us draw. Dragoon's Wyvern gives us flying. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand and draw a card. That could be interesting. We're doing artifacts, so we could throw these guys here. And then Syncopate's just a good counter spell. Yeah, so we definitely don't have enough just to go white-blue. But if we go into here, we can throw in Relentless. We can throw in Poo Poo UFO. My 3 slot looking like. We could do that. We could definitely throw in Starting Town and Adventurers in. White-blue we have quite a bit of. So we could go Charlian, we can go Tidus, we can go Sid and Absolute Virtue. I lied. We might actually be able to get away with just white-blue. We could possibly go green. We might not have to, though. That's the thing. Let's get our land base here. We want plains. What do we have more of? I think they're pretty even. So if we went 7 and 7. Because that puts us at 14, 15, 16, 17 land. That's probably 1 land too many for this deck. So let's drop one of these plains. And then we need 2 more cards. Our curve is quite mid-range. So maybe Grahatia. in the 5 slot. Whenever one or more other creatures and or artifacts you control draw a card. And he's got reach. That's a solid one. Cloudbound Moogle gives us flying and a +1/+1. We don't really have any equipments, do we? No. We do not. We could put in a combat trick, though. With eject. Yeah, that might work. And we're not playing green-blue, so we need white-blue. White-blue. We could do these little dragon sleeves. I don't mind those sleeves. Oh, here we go. Yeah. That's what we talking about right there. Okay, let's try this deck. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's got a good theme to it, and we might be able to sneak a win. We've got good artifact synergy with this deck, so I think we can make it work. 3 lands, a 2-drop, 3-drop, and 4-drop. I'm okay with that. We'll go starting town. Island. Poo-poo UFO. Ride the Shoe Puff. That card is awesome and limited. Dragoon's Wyvern. We get a hero token. And then I'm going to tap to put a plains onto the battlefield. Ramping a little bit here. Grand Pulse Ochu. Gonna drop a land, but he can give it a counter. Yeah, see, I know the game. Let's see. We are going to. What are we going to do? We're gonna drop an island. Oh, man. We could play the Wind Crystal. We gain double life. Or we could hold on. We'll hold on to that Syncopate for a big drop of his. And then we'll just hit him for 2 in the air. He can't block it, so we'll take it. I didn't realize this deck has quite a bit of flying as well. Ride the Shoe Puff. He can ping us for 3, I suppose. I'm gonna take it. It's 3 damage. I don't feel like losing one of my creatures to Death Touch. All right, now we get into some juicy bits here. Let's go ahead and play Squall. That leaves us with 3 mana that we can use Syncopate on. And once again, we're just going to ping him in the air for 2. End the turn. And Syncopate is counter target spell. Yeah. This lets you counter anything. Very nice. I like this spell. This is a good spell. At this point, I think he's got a combat trick, but we'll try this. So we get our first strike damage off. And then our damage step, he's going to do... I didn't see how he set him up. My guess is he's going to go Squall first. Okay. He's doing nothing, which is interesting. Sid. As a creature, he's a 4/4. Has he got a Syncopate in his hand? Alright, we get to play it. I'm still holding on to our Syncopate. It only works if they spend enough that they only have 1 mana left. Hit him in the air for 2. I'll let him have instant ramen. That's fine. Gets to draw a card and then damage. Oh, another instant ramen. Okay. Instant ramen is a really good card for limited. Keeps you alive, gives you an extra turn if you need it, gives you an extra card in hand. I think he's looking for land right now because he didn't play a land last turn. But we will see. All right, there's his land. Giving a counter to his Gigantode. My turn. All right. You're going to play Charlian, Nation of Scholars. Next turn, we can activate the Wind Crystal. I really would like to keep that Syncopate open. He's got enough land that he can do some damage to us at this point. But what we can do is hit him in the air for 3. And then if he tries some shenanigans, we can Syncopate. Yeah, Syncopate is a really cool card. I like that card a lot. Shoepuff! The best draft that I've done on stream with you guys, we had Ride the Shoepuff. We had that card and Genova. And we were just getting Genova so huge that our mutants we were creating were horrendously powerful. And then we draw 4, 5, 6 cards. Oh, he would need 3. I've got 5, so I can make it 4 to keep that. Yeah, let's just go pay 4. And we'll auto pay. He doesn't have 4 mana. So we're going to counter that. I'll take 6. Because next turn, I'm going to give everybody flying and lifelink. And I gain double on lifelink. Oh, that or we could do Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Nah, we're gonna go Wind Crystal. We'll see if he drops something scary. We'll keep our poo-poo UFO for blocks. Bastard. I was gonna gain 8 life off of that, you little turd. It's all right. It's all right. We have Rook Turret. We can throw him out. He's a 3/3 with flying already. But yeah, moving forward, we've got enough land that we can just continue to double up on flying lifelink and get double lifelink every turn. He can hit us for all the 6 damage that he wants. It's not going to change the fact that we're able to out lifelink his 6 damage and continue to ping him for, 2 or even 4 if we want to buff up poo-poo UFO. I really just want him to play a creature so that I can Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Oh, there's Omega. Oh, is he gonna tap my Wind Crystal and put 4 counters on it? Oh, that's a little ugly. I really wish he hadn't have done that. This dude is a bit of a bastard. I still get double lifelink. Oh, 1 land short on that guy. Ooh. Yeah, 1 land short. As long as he doesn't give his guy trample, we'll be okay. At least I think we'll be okay. Affinity for towns. Draw some cards. All right. All right. I do think it is unfortunately time to sack poo-poo UFO. Because this Gigantode is getting out of hand. Let's see. Is there a combat trick in Final Fantasy in green that gives trample? Blitzball shot, right? Oh. Well then. We lose. I have no blocks. Son of a bitch. I feel like that deck was really good. We were 1 turn away from getting Absolute Virtue. We shouldn't have been greedy with our attacks, apparently. We'll take 400 and 3 packs though. That's what we get today. Sometimes that's what happens. You guys want to open up some packs before we go? Let's open up all these Final Fantasy packs. Newfound Adventure, that's a nice pickup. Farseek. That's put into your battlefield, right? Yeah. All right, let's check out Aerith. Nice. That's a good pickup. From father to son. If I do a Balthier deck, I know I have to do it with white. So we'll do a Naya Balthier deck. This could be a good card for that, because we get to look for a vehicle. Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. I've been running this guy in my, I call it my blue-black bastard deck. It's a stun lock deck, but he helps me get Ishtola out really fast. Hey, Najila. Nice. This is the Cloud Strife variant of Najila. Whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 white warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking. And then for Wooburg, untap all attacking creatures. They gain trample, lifelink, and haste. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Pretty cool. I love the old school Cloud art. I'm not a huge fan of Cloud or Final Fantasy VII for that matter, but that's pretty good art. Nice. We get a mythic out of our Foundations pack. Tatyova, pretty good card. Twin Flame Tyrant, there you go. I got this in its showcase art when I opened up a box of Foundations. Such a good card. Source you control would deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent an opponent controls. It deals double damage instead. Throw this in your wizard deck. Let your wizards ping for, what, 2 instead of 1? Paired up with Kuja. Now they're doing 4. And a Lunar Insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land permanents you control. It's a pretty good pack. Pretty good packs, I would say. All right, guys. That is going to do it for me. I do have to, unfortunately, get back to cleaning my house. But it was a good break. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Thursday to play some Magic Arena. I'm thinking the next time we get together to stream, we'll be streaming Expedition 33, trying to get through Act 1 and jump into Act 2. And then we also have to come up with a good game to last us until September 30th. When Final Fantasy Tactics comes out. Because, ooh, man, are we going to put the hours into Final Fantasy Tactics? Let me tell you what. That is my all-time favorite video game, hands down. And then just 5 days later, the new Digimon game comes out. We're going to be putting some time into that, baby. So it's going to be a good time to be a nerd, let me tell you what. But for now, guys, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon. I'm going to jump into cleaning my house for my guests who invited themselves over. But I wish you, for all my viewers here in the United States, I wish you a happy Independence Day. Remember what that independence is for. Please remember to use your independence wisely. And stand up for what you know is right. Stand up for what you believe to be true. For all my fans outside of the U.S., just enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. Look forward to bigger and better things coming, and I will see you as soon as I can stream again. I unfortunately will be out of town for 5 days next week, so I will not be streaming next week. But hopefully come the end of July, we can get back into a regular scheduled streaming circuit of Thursdays and Fridays. And from there, just having a good time. As always, guys, it's been a blast hanging out with you. I have been your host, Judge Master Blitz. And until our next trial, may you game with honor and gain for glory. Have a good night, guys.